Welcome back to Showtime, and I would say the number, but I have no idea which one it is. I've been ill for the last 2 weeks, and I haven't been able to do any of the archiving, and I'm really sorry, but I'm going to do as much as I can over the next few days before I go over to Russia to do some secret things. Anyway, in part 1, we learned about the art of learning, the fact that even when you do well, you could do better. And there's no reason to say that when you lose, it should be the only time you learn something. When you win, you should also be looking at what you could have done better, or even things like, how could I have got more XP from that battle? How could I have been in better positions to have taken advantage of our teammates more to get even more experience? So, yeah. Part 1 was medium tanks. Part 2, oh yeah, the heavies. Dum 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 dum. Okay, so I'm going to start with the KV-1S because I hate super slow tanks, and heavy tanks don't have to be super slow. They're what I like to call fortress tanks. Fortress tanks is what the heavy slow tanks are, but the heavy main battle tanks, as I like to call them, are the ones that aren't cripples. And I don't like playing fortress tanks. I know how to play them, I just don't like to. I might play the KV-5 just to show you what it's like, but basically I know how to drive them, I just prefer not to. I prefer driving the main battle tank variants, which are the faster, slightly less armoured, but with a decent armament. Now, the KV-1S, as many know, is the great tank from tier 6. It has many, many weaknesses, but it has a lot of strengths too. So, we notice we're top of the pile, which means that we need to be aggressive, but we need to watch out these two KV-1Ss. They're teammates, platoon mates, so they're going to be together with a VK-3601. Very good tier 6s, all of them. So, for me, they're top priority. If I see any of them guys, I am going to shoot any of them. I love it. A Tog with camo. Choo-choo. We've got Tog, we must win, because in Tog we trust. Right. Let's progress, or should I say parade, out of the base. We notice that a lot of our tanks are going down south. Again, I'm not communicating. Today's lesson isn't about communicating, it's about self-learning. So I'm choosing not to. I'm going to say I had a hard day at work and I don't want to talk to people. In fact, I had a hard day not getting things done in the town centre. I'm waiting for buses. So in that sense, I don't want to talk to people. So I'm like, I don't feel like talking to you. I'm just going to do my best. So today, I'm going to see the ELC trying to creep up round the back and try and deal with him before I'm spotted and dealt with too. He's running away. Now you've got to be careful because the SU-5 could probably see us, and any reinforcements tanks could probably see us too. So we've got to be careful. Right, I'm going to try and cross now. We still haven't spotted anything, which means that the enemy are being cautious, which means they're either camping or they're just being cautious. So I'm going to be cautious too. I've got a Panzer IV there. Aha! 2 spotted down there. And it was a KV-1S destroyed something else, the T-3485. So that's it. They're going a big push down the south. Okay, cool. All heavy tanks. We know only the heavy tanks are the tier 6s. So we're free to move up. I'm going to do one thing, attack. We have a Cromwell to deal with. Whoa, shit. Let's get a cover quickly. There's obviously the TDs up here. Right, the idea there was obviously that the TDs were protecting this path. Their first shot managed to set me on fire. Fire extinguishers, so important. Keep fire extinguishers on you. So now I'm going to let my teammates push up. They're both lighter and faster than me, so they're more important to go out and scout, when my gun is super important compared to them. So I'm going to only push out now I know it's safe, because my teammates have pushed up forward. Got no other damage, luckily, from the fire, and we still have our repair kit. So I was very quick, because I always look down here. I'm constantly looking down there. Every time I'm hit, I look down there to see what sort of damage I received. Oh, you're joking. Well, again, that was a rush shot. A rush shot didn't pay off. That Wolverine could have been one-shotted by me, but now he's in a position that I can't hurt him, and he can hurt me quite easily. That was really bad of me. Tried another risky shot. Not going to work. So right now I feel like I'm losing the game for us because I should have pushed through here, killed the Wolverine, and gone forward and helped kill the T-3485. But I haven't. The M6 though has caused a distraction, so let's not let him die on his own, and let's move forward and help. Again, penetrated with 0 damage. The Panzer IV is aiming for the T-3485, which is very wise, but the Wolverine is a good Wolverine. He knows not to get distracted by the M6, so we just got to wait. The Wolverine has just fired, so I'm going to move forward into a better position, see if I can get another shot off. Again, no dice. I'm trying to rush shots because I will die if I try and take longer shots right now. So I'm actually running with Lady Luck. However, I know that this Panzer IV is pretty light tank, so I'm going to move forward and use my reversing trick. Got him! Alright. So it took a while, but I did get him down. The artillery was getting wise, however, it didn't kill me. Look down at the south, though. The south lost, and I died to the Su-5. Reload quicker than my repair. So there you go. Massive amounts of mistakes I made this time. Massive amounts. It was mistake after mistake after mistake. So, the art of learning. What did we learn? Right. We moved up here and we went against a Wolverine. We rushed the shot. We should have dealt a quick blow to him and killed him. So then the T-34 would have died to the M6, Panzer IV and myself. I essentially got the Panzer IV killed and myself killed. And got the M6 more damage than it should do. That's all my fault. And it may not directly be my fault, but it could have been prevented easily. One good shot for me. That shot where the Wolverine reversed, showing his rear. I should have fully aimed and blew him up. I rushed the shot, reversed, useless. With them dead, we could have pushed on into the enemy base and killed the Su-5 and captured the base, or came back to defend. And that would have been a lot more of us to defend and have a better chance of finishing that off. But as it stands, we're going to lose. And I personally take responsibility. Now, you might say, well, you didn't do too badly. Yeah, you did a lot of missed shots and all that sort of stuff. But you got 2 kills, right? You got 2 kills. You killed a tier 6 Cromwell. You also killed a Wolverine. So you didn't do too badly. Well, no. But I didn't help win. And there was so many situations where I could have helped us win. And I didn't. So let's have a look back in the game. This is certainly a loss. And now we'll wait for the results. We'll wait for the results. It's not going to be long now. Look at that. The KV-1S again within 1 shot of killing. If we were back, we could have killed him. And there you go. He killed the M6. And I don't expect to be top on the XP. I don't expect to be middle. I expect to be really far bottom. And there you go. 4th. So it's my fault we lost. So I feel disappointed in myself. But I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to jump into my IS and I'm going to move on to the next battle. But I'm going to remember, don't rush that goddamn shot in future. Don't rush that goddamn shot. Don't rush that goddamn shot. Urgh. There was no reason for me to have backed off so quickly because, wow, that's a lot of ISs and Tigers. The Wolverine wasn't even looking at me. The turret rotation is quite slow. And even if he did snapshot me, it's unlikely he would have killed me. So I had all the time in the world to one-shot that guy. And then move around the corner and killed the T-3485 too. But this is an impressive amount of ISs and Tigers.
Let's go.
Right, so where do we want to go? Well, we have all the options to us. Practically the entire team is heavy tanks, both our team and theirs. So we can go almost anywhere. There is no artillery, so we don't have to worry about being open over here. All we have to do is worry about them setting up positions around here and shooting across. Pushing around there, there's no real need because you only do that to be protected by RT. We could push over here, but there's good camping positions and usually the pushing team loses. So let's engage in the middle. I feel risky. I feel risky. So we're going to push into the middle. I think people were pointing out that there's an event on. Is there a tier 7 event on the? Oh yeah, it might be. St. Patrick's Day, is it? St. Patrick's Day? That event was tier 7s. Anyway, let's get our thinking brain on. We just saw a bunch of enemies move over there, and so we know that if we try and cross there right now, it's probably going to end up really bad for us. So I'm not going to try it. I'm actually just going to push up here and see if I can be the scout. We don't really have any scouts on the team. I don't expect the Panzer 4S to be a scout, so I'm just going to move forward and see if I can spot anything. In fact, there was 3 camping there, so if we did try to go out, we probably would have been hit. And we noticed that there are lots of enemies around the side. We had a few chances to be able to shoot off and hit them, but it didn't work out for us, which is fine. At this range, you don't expect the IS to be super accurate anyway. He hasn't spotted us, so we have time. There we go. Nice shot to his side. Oh! IS absorbs it on our cannon. Don't repair it immediately, guys. The reason why is because you could get hit again before you even reloaded, so there's no real point. Repair it only when you're ready to shoot. And then we missed the massive KV-3. Just ding the front of an KV-3. One of the big disadvantages of Russian tanks that a lot of people don't talk about is the inaccuracy of the gun. And it actually means that you ricochet a lot more than you would want to in other tanks because it doesn't hit... Oh, God. It doesn't hit where you wanted it to hit. You aim for somewhere and it doesn't go there. And that's one of the big disadvantages. At this point of time, there's no reason to actually have the firefight with the KV-3. We're not going to win that fight. It's in a better position than us. It's better angled and it's lower ground. And that's what suits the IS a lot more. So what we're going to do is try and change the terrain. And I'm going to back off. We know where all the enemies are now. So let's try and back off. If we can do it this way, we know they've got no scouts. So if we go all the way down, and then cut across, we might be able to do it without being seen, or at least without being shot. By the time they've seen us, we might be able to get across. So let's see if that's the case. And the answer is yes. We got across. Fantastic. So now we can help the team a lot more. We were in a stupid situation against the KV-3. We tried 3 shots against it. None of them went through. They dinged or just wouldn't go through. I could have switched to high explosives or I could have switched to gold rounds, but I decided no. He had the position advantage. It was a losing fight that we had to lose. So instead, I'm going to reposition and fight them on my terms. In fact, I'm not even going to fight this group, and I'm going to fight this group that feel like they're safe. Missed again. What? Where did that come from? Okay, I didn't know where that shot came from. Hit my side, but I have absolutely no idea where. There, that is there. Now I'm in a really bad spot. I revealed myself to the Tigers. These guys have learnt where I am because the Tigers spotted me. And now I don't really have the position. What I'll do is try and hide in this bush here for a bit. Okay, we need to act. Oh God, there he is. I came out a second too early. Let's try and kill him before I die. Yes, okay. Now, if we can angle ourselves, we might survive another shot. Okay, we did. Angling worked. Now, the IS is going to take another hit. Hopefully, we can get him. Yep. Come on, repair the track. Let's see if we can survive another shot. No. Without the driver, we're not going to survive another shot. Yeah, I'm not doing the best, as you say. I had a stressful time. I've been out thinking I've been ill, so I blame that on my hand not being so steady. You see me rubbing it. Lack of breath. Yeah, I don't think I did very well in my shooting there. The shots were all over the place. Again, my positioning wasn't so good. I let myself get surrounded. Maybe have helped these guys push down this side more. Maybe gone down there and engaged the tigers. Or instead of revealing myself to the tigers, gone round and helped support this middle a bit more. That probably would have helped the team a lot more. Once I got into the actual fight, I did well. I think I know my angling, my evasion techniques were all good, solid. I received an extra 2 or 3 hits that I should have. I managed to take out the T-34 because of that, or sorry, T-29 because of that. So that was okay. I managed to kill a tank before I died. So again, my performance wasn't too bad. If you look at the stats, it probably doesn't look too bad. But again, there was so much more I could have done. A better player would have won that battle. A better player would have won that battle. I need to calm down with my shooting. I need to not fire so quickly. I need to not fire even when I know I'm not going to penetrate. I shouldn't just take the shot. I should wait for the better shots. I should let the enemies make the mistakes instead of just rushing the shot and just going, oh well, I'm just making a mistake. So there we go. Not too bad. Again, stats wise, I didn't do awful, but I didn't do good. I could have done a lot better. So let's jump up the tier again and go straight for the IS-3. And I promise I'll stop just being jittery with my shots. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Do you know what? I haven't actually played World of Tanks in 2 weeks, apart from my Sunday tank companies, which wasn't this Sunday, it was the Sunday before. That was the last time I played. I've just been too ill. Absolutely too ill. I've been barely getting my work done, let alone playing tanks. So, yeah. Right. Again, we've got a favourable position. We've got loads of IS-3s on both sides, 1 TD on both sides. Other than that, it's 2 artilleries, and the rest heavy tanks, with the exception of a 90 and a 59. So this is a really good battle for us. Let's play like it is. We're in an IS-3, so I don't like going to the hills because I can't look down. So what I'm going to do is go straight into the village. I need to get a better mouse. Look at the jerkiness. It's not smooth at all. Who defend? I don't know, and I'm not bothered. Right, so all the American tanks should be heading into the hills, and all the Russian tanks should be heading into the city, in my opinion. Now, I'm not going to say anything to the teammates because, again, that's not what we're doing today. We're just on a self-improvement course. Now, that is a marked improvement you can do. Say to myself, okay, I need to communicate more with the teammates. Okay, and there we go. T-34. Slowly does it. There's a lot of enemy tanks around here, so we've got to be careful not to run into them. That's a lesson I've learned in this town is that if you keep driving forward to the point where you can see enemies, you're probably too close. And there's somebody already there. There's lots of destructible terrain around here, so you can get a free shot off against an enemy who doesn't know that and takes a shot against you. So that's what I'm hiding behind right now. The Tiger 2 spotted us via proxy, probably. So let's go around and meet him in battle. Again, be wary of the artillery. T-34 is trying to come around the back. Now again, that one was actually a worthwhile shot because we know where the weak spot is on the T-34, the back of the turret. It's hard to hit it, especially with an inaccurate gun, but I'm going to be in this stalemate for a long time, so there's no need for me to save that shot. The artillery is looking at me, so that is a thing to note. That was an artillery blast. We've got to be wary of that. Right, let's push forward a second. Right, the guy took the shot. Bang! Into his side. The destructible terrain can be used very, very nicely if the enemy doesn't know it's there. They'll take a shot, expect it to hit you, wonder why it didn't, and in that time you can get a free shot off at them. Tiger 2 is going to be aiming at my torso, probably. There you go. Again, destructible terrain took the shot, not me. The T-34 is deciding to flank me, but he's at really low health now. Couldn't get him because he's staying hold down. I'm going to have to be careful now because I've got the Tiger 2 rushing me as well now. Right, our teammates killed him. And I'm not going to be baited by the artillery. The artillery could easily be there waiting for me. So I'm not going to chase the Tiger 2 round the corner. I'm just going to keep him lit up for my teammates. And yeah, I'm not going to do any direct damage to him. But oh wait. Yeah, I am. Thank you. Right, nicely done. So that was really comfortably and well controlled. There was no need for any panicking, as we were doing in the previous battles, and we easily took him down. So now I'm going to do a risky maneuver. Now we have no light tanks. I'm going to just do the light tank stroke medium tank maneuver and go for the artillery. There is a tier 6 artillery on the field. I know he's in this direction. T-30 is defending with a VK. I'm going to cut across, take a shot. Yes, it hit. I'm going to do evasive maneuvers and try and cut across the valley so they can't hit me anymore. At the same rate, I'm going to light them up. So now I'm not going to go for the artillery anymore. There's no need to be pig-headed. My original plan was go for the artillery, but now I know where their big TDs are. I'm going to try and get arty safe from their arty and engage them, or at least light them up so our teammates know where the big threats are. That allows people to push because they know where the enemy big tanks are, and it allows me to go around the corner here and just take them down. Here we go. So now I know where the VK is. The VK's not looking at me. He's looking up like a giraffe. Oh, what a bad shot. Again, a rush shot. I had a free shot. I had all the time in the world. He would be dead right now. 306 HP. I would have at least done that. And again, the rush shot is a bane of my existence. But the Hummel takes him down. So that's good. Awesome. Okay, their light is coming back to help. Missed. Get your front armor on him. He is a 90. He can penetrate you, but if you're straight on at him in an IS-3, he is unlikely to get through. See, if my first shot hit right now, he would be dead. But luckily, an IS-3 buddy has got my back. And we know the T-30 is up here. So we're going to go engage the T-30. There he is. We lit him up. He's panicking. He's rushing from the safety of his position. He's been hit obviously by artillery, and he's now absolutely bricking it. He's just tracked himself, so we're going to go in behind him, take our time with our shots. Nice. Check to see if the artillery is checking us out. No, the tier 6 artillery is not seen, so this is very risky of me. What? Whatever. Penetrating 0 damage here on a freaking light artillery. Whatever. 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 Right, let's find that tier 6. The reason, by the way, why the tier 6 should have been looking at me, the T-30 was his teammate. There we go. He wasn't looking at me. He's got his side on us. 14 freaking HP. God damn, my luck. So it looks like I got 0 kills, but I think I did quite well. In the town, I performed brilliantly. I kept myself between the buildings and the enemy artillery, so I was safe for the entire duration. Yep, there we go. Top XP. Not bad. So I was there at the town doing the best I could. I didn't take any damage. Took out a Tiger 2 and a T-34. I say I took them out. It was because of my vision. They were distracted by me. They got fed up. The T-34 especially got frustrated and just rushed. The Tiger also tried to back up his T-34 buddy. Both got killed. I took 0 damage. One track shot, which didn't actually track me. The artillery was also trying to hit me, but they were hitting the building. Then I did a risky maneuver of moving across the field because we had no medium tank. So I thought, sod it, I'll be that medium tank. In doing that, I saw the T-30 and a VK, which allowed our North Force to push. What did I do wrong? I took the risky maneuver of being a med tank. Could be seen as wrong, but I don't think there's much else. I don't think there's much else I could have done to improve the chances of winning. We won ginormously. I don't think there's anything that I actually could have done because we won so well. If the team did worse, if the team performed less, should I say, then this could have been more I could have done. But they didn't, so we didn't. So yeah, let's have one more battle before we break and change it into either light tanks or artillery. So I want you to vote for that after this battle. So let's do it. So vote now. Do you want in part 3 to be artillery tips or light? Okay, tier 10 battle in my tier 9. We have 2 platoons, tier 10 meds. The enemy have the exact same. We have a Conqueror and a Pattern opposites. So, yeah. 3 artillery on their side, 3 artillery on our side. We just got to be arty safe. So, I would go to the town. So, first things first. Let's move out. Oh, it's close so far. If you really want a particular type said, you better make some noise for it, because at the moment it's a draw. Lights, boths, and a few arties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arties. Do you know what? Arties might be ahead. I'll have to check after the battle. Right, let's pay attention. The enemy Chinese tank has just gone to the middle and spotted us. So let's get into arty safe positions. There's the light bulb. The light bulb came after I knew I was spotted. So don't rely on Sixth Sense. There's no need to wait until Sixth Sense shows you that you're spotted to know that you've been spotted. If you've been spotted, you've been spotted. Take a rush shot to get back into cover. He hadn't seen me. I should have realised that. Again, twitchy behaviour. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No need for that. The guy had not seen me. That one didn't go through, but it was a fully aimed shot. That was much better. Right, now we know the enemy is over here. We don't have many of our tanks here. For whatever reason, our entire force is flanking the other side, so we've got to be incredibly careful. We have a VK, 2 VKs, so it's our tier 8s too. Right, we've been spotted because of that little bastard coming around the side. Got him. I won't be able to finish him off though. Let's hope the medium tank in chase will get him. There's no need to break position and go for it. That guy's a great distraction for his teammates. That Pattern thinks that we have all broken formation to get it. Tracked him in the open. No, I didn't track him. That was a deliberate rush shot because I knew about the E75. The Patton is he coming? Or is he just going to light me up? He's just going to light me up. Okay, I'm going to bait that E75 to take a shot at my sides. Oh, but the artillery is watching me. Okay, I was so far back from the buildings, I am no longer artillery safe. So, get in. The artillery is really going for me. I swear that guy was there somewhere. Right, now we're in trouble. Our teammates on the other side have done incredibly poorly, so we've got to be careful. We didn't lose any of artillery, so that was good. That shot against the other one. Oh! Tier 10 med in the side. Oh! I have no idea if that hit. Just as he disappeared, you saw what I taught you the other day in the artillery, that the aim drops. The aim drops, guys. You don't... If they disappear, sometimes your thing can drop. Oh, no. Did you hear that? It's like a church. The E75 is pushing. We're getting flanked from all sides. The E50 over there is almost dead, though, so... Get him. We've got to be careful, though. The Patton is coming around the corner. He is engaging us. Rush shot. That was, again, a bad thing. He came around the corner for half a second. I shot his track. He uses repair kit, though, which is really good. Okay, reverse and get the E75. Quickly get back into cover because we know the artillery is there. And we also know we're getting hit by the T-62A. Who have both broken through the line. Okay. Let's go around the corner here, though. Yep, he's not looking. Oh, shit! Yeah! That was a deliberate rush shot. What's the VK doing? Got to be careful. Okay, the guy's unspotted, which means he probably can't see us either. Can he shoot me? Will he shoot me? Will he shoot my teammate? Oh, put him on fire to finish him off. Nicely done. Okay, our teammate is actually losing the battle back at base, so I'm going to head back to help out. He's dead. Okay, so now artillery is very vulnerable. We know that the enemy artillery is looking this direction. We've got to get back. Hey, you. Okay, we're going to engage this guy. And we've got to make sure we're RT safe, so we've got to get around this corner ASAP before the artillery goes down. Right, we're now against the tier 10 med. These things are incredibly dangerous. He's going to get around the side of me. I have no turning circle on this goddamn terrain. Oh, my word. The Conqueror's going to come around the corner in a second. Sugar. He just... Right, use a repair kit. We're going to die any second now anyway. I want to do damage to this tier 10. No, the Conqueror got me. Damn. Damn. Huh. I don't know. Huh. What did I do wrong? Let's think. We're in the battle in the trenches as such. I spent a lot of time engaging the E75. And I think a few of the shots I shouldn't have taken, or I could have moved into a better position to be able to hit him. I handled the tier 10 med shooting me from the mid nicely. The artillery, I kept artillery safe for a long time. That was pretty good. I forgot about the artillery once, which did track me and take off a good 200-300 health. So that was a mistake. All in all, I don't think there's much more I could have done without communicating with my teammates and asking for more support on our side. We were outnumbered. It was two tier 8s and a tier 9 versus tier 9s mostly. So let's have a look at the score. And I was second. The T-54, it was on the other side, did best. The Patton did amazingly from the middle there, spotting damage there from him. So I should have made attempts to kill him. I didn't do any spotting. I just did direct damage. So I don't know. I guess my positioning was wrong, or I didn't request teammates. I think for that one, the only thing I could have done differently was communicate more. I could have talked to my teammates and requested position changes from my teammates. But yeah. All right then. I'm going to take a break. During the break, I want you voting on artillery or light tanks, or maybe one of each. But just shout, make a noise, go, vote now.